What if I told you there's an AI agent that can literally edit its own brain, schedule tasks like a human assistant, and run 24/7 on autopilot? And you can host it completely free for the next 2 months. In this video, I'm showing you exactly how to deploy OpenClaw, the open source AI agent that's taking over internet right now, on DigitalOcean using that $200 credit. No fluff, no bullshit, just a step-by-step guide that will have your own AI agent running in under 15 minutes. So let's dive in. First, click the link in the description. You will land on DigitalOcean sign up page. Create an account. Once you're in, scroll down to the left panel and click on billing. Now, add your credit card as payment method. This is just for verification. You will not be charged during the 60 days credit period unless you somehow burn through the entire $200 credit, which is basically impossible if you're just if you're just hosting OpenClaw. After adding payment method, you should see your $200 credit applied automatically. Now, click on droplets in the left panel. Now, we are creating a droplet. That's just DigitalOcean's name for a server, virtual server. Click the blue create button at the top, then select droplet. Choose a region closest to you for better speed. I am selecting San Francisco as default, but pick whatever's nearest to you. Leave the OS as Ubuntu 24.04. That's perfect for what we need. Scroll down to droplet type. You will see different options like basic, general purpose, memory optimized, each with different pricing. We will select basic. That's more than enough. Now you will see three CPU options: regular, premium Intel, premium AMD. All have different specs and pricing. I am selecting the regular $12 plan. It's more than enough for starting out with OpenClaw. You can always upgrade later with one click if you need to. There's also a backup feature with additional pricing, but we will skip that for now. For authentication method, select password and create a strong password. Make sure to save this somewhere safe. You will need it every time you log in. Now hit create droplet. This takes about like 60 seconds. Okay, now click on your newly created droplet. See this IPv4 address, copy and save this. You will be using it throughout the entire setup. Now click on console on the right side. This black window is where we will be installing OpenClaw with commands. You can work directly in this DigitalOcean console if you want. I'll be using PowerShell on my computer as an alternative, but you can continue right here. In this terminal, whatever commands are run from now on, just type uh, them in this black terminal window unless I say otherwise. Let me close this and continue in PowerShell, but you stay in this DigitalOcean's console and type the same commands there. Alright, now paste this command, all the commands in the description so you can copy paste directly. This command will install OpenClaw on our server. This might take a few minutes, so just wait for it to finish. Great. OpenClaw has been installed. Now we need to configure it. You can read this security message if you want. It's basically just telling you to be careful with the permissions you give. And yeah, just select yes using your arrow keys and hit enter. Now change the onboarding mode to manual and hit enter. Select local gateway and hit enter. Just hit enter on the workspace directly. The default location is fine. And now for model auth provider, OpenClaw supports various AI models. The most popular is Claude from Anthropic, but I am using OpenAI since I already have an API key. Select it with your arrow keys and hit enter. Now you need to paste your OpenAI API key here. If you're using PowerShell, just right click once to paste. If you are in the DigitalOcean terminal, right click and select paste. Hit enter. Now you will be asked to select the model. I'm choosing GPT 5.1 from the list. Scroll and pick the one you want, and for gateway port, just hit enter to keep the default. Now just hit enter for the next four values. Don't change anything. OpenClaw supports various messaging channels. I'll be collecting Telegram, Slack, and Discord in this video. Telegram is recommended for beginners because it's the easiest to set up. For now, select no. For configure channels now, we will do that manually in a bit. Select no for configure skills too. We will handle that later through the web dashboard. Select yes for gateway install. This will set up the gateway that lets you access the web interface. Select node has the gateway service runtime and hit enter. Okay, it's now installing the gateway services. This takes a minute. Perfect. It's all done. If you scroll up a bit, you will see a web URL with a token. This is what you will use to access your dashboard. Copy that and store it somewhere safe. Now, for the final choice, select H in TUI and hit enter. Great. OpenClaw is now installed and live. It can communicate with us through this terminal. Now we need to set up the web dashboard and connect our messaging channels so OpenClaw can talk us there. Quick note, if you paste the dashboard URL into your browser right now, it won't load. We need to do a couple more things first to make it accessible. Here's what we need to do. Close the terminal window completely. Don't just minimize it, actually close it. Now, come to your desktop and search for CMD. Click on the black CMD icon to open it. Now, paste this command into the CMD terminal. All commands are in the description, so yeah, you can just copy and paste that. Make sure to replace your Droplet IP with your actual IPv4 address from DigitalOcean, which we copied it initially. Then hit enter. It will ask for your root password. That's the password you created when setting up your Droplet. Type it carefully. You won't see what you're typing, which is normal for password fields. You can copy paste it if that's easier. If it asks about a fingerprint, just type yes in lowercase and hit enter. Now go back to your web dashboard URL and reload it. It should load now and you should be able to access the dashboard. This is the this is the chat section where you will interact with OpenClaw. You will see all the channels you can add here. Now there's one catch. For you to access the dashboard, you have to run the SSH command in the terminal every single time. You don't want to do that manually forever, right? Don't worry, I have prepared a solution for that. So stay with me and we will fix that at the end. Now let's add Telegram so we can actually communicate with OpenClaw. Go to Telegram and search for bot father. It should have a blue check mark. Click on it and click start. Type new bot and send it. Give your bot a name when asked. Now give it a username. This has to end in bot, like my OpenClaw bot. So perfect. Now copy the bot token that bot father gives you and save it. This is what connects your Telegram bot to OpenClaw. Come back to CMD terminal. It should show you are logged in as root. Now type this command OpenClaw config. Hit enter and don't change anything on the first screen. Select channels to configure. Select configure and link. Now select Telegram from the list. I'm adding Telegram, Slack and Discord in this video. You can skip to the specific channel you want. For Telegram, we only need the bot token you just copied. Paste your bot token by right clicking once, then hit enter. Select finished. Select yes for DM access pairing. This is the most important part. And select pairing for Telegram DM policy. This is important. Otherwise, anyone would be able to use your OpenClaw bot. With pairing, only you can access it after entering a code. Select continue. Awesome. Configuration is complete and Telegram has been added as a channel. So let's test it out. Go to your Telegram bot and click start. Okay, perfect. It's working and it gave us a pairing code to connect with OpenClaw. Now copy this command and add your pairing code to it. Go back to your CMD terminal where you configure Telegram. Paste this pairing code and hit enter. It's okay. It says approved Telegram send up. That means we are paired. Let's test it. Go back to Telegram and send a message. Let me just type like hi. Um, there we go. OpenClaw responded. So we are successfully configured. We have successfully configured OpenClaw for Telegram. Now you can skip the next two parts if you want. If you don't want to add like Slack and Discord, but make sure to watch the final part. It's important for keeping the web dashboard active without like running commands manually every time. For those who want Slack, let's set that up. Go back to your CMD terminal and type OpenClaw config again. Select channels to configure, select configure and link. Now select Slack and hit enter. Type a Slack bot name or just hit enter to use OpenClaw as default. I'll just leave it as default. It needs a Slack bot token that start with XOXB. Open Google and search for Slack developers. Open the first result it should be like api.slack.com. Now click on create new app. Select from manifest, select your workspace. If you don't have one, create a workspace first by going to Slack. Click next, delete the pre-existing code and paste the code I have provided in the description. This adds all the permission OpenClaw needs. Now click next and then create. Now you have your Slack app dashboard. Go to auth and permissions on the left, and if it doesn't load, just refresh the page. Click install to workspace and install it. Once installed, you will see the bot user auth token starting with XOXB. Copy that. Come back to CMD terminal and paste it by right clicking, then hit enter. Now it needs a Slack app token starting with XAPP. So go back to your bot dashboard and click on basic information on the left. Scroll down and click generate token under app level tokens. Give it a name like OpenClaw token and add the connections as right, search for right, and just select the first option and click on generate. Copy that token and paste it into your terminal. Select yes, select allow list for DM policy. Now you can add specific Slack channels if you want, or just hit enter to skip. Now click on select finished. Select yes for pairing and select pairing for policy. This is important for security. Now select continue. So great. Slack has been added. Now go back to Slack app and try sending a message. Okay, it replies with a pairing code. Copy that pairing code. Paste this command in your terminal with your pairing code. Okay, it says approved sender and we are good to go. So go back to Slack and try messaging again. Perfect. It's responding normally. So Slack is all set up. You can skip the Discord part if you want. Just make sure to watch the last section. For Discord users, let's add that too. Again, enter this command in your terminal, OpenClaw config. Select local, select channels, and select configure link. Select Discord. Now we need a Discord bot token. Go to Discord developer portal, just Google it, or I'll put the link in the description. Click on new applications and give it a name. Go to the bot section on the left. Enable message content intent. This is the required part. Now go to auth 2 on the left. Select bot under scopes. Under bot permission, I'm selecting administrator since this is my private server. Copy the generated URL and paste it in a tab to install a bot or server. Go to Discord server and check that the bot is online. Go back to the developer portal, click on bot, then click reset token. Copy this token and paste it in your CMD terminal. Hit enter, select yes, select finished, select yes for pairing and pairing for DM policy, select continue. Discord is now configured. Go back to Discord bot and get your pairing code. Copy and edit this command with your pairing code and paste it in CMD and hit enter. Go back to Discord and try messaging your bot. Okay, excellent. Discord bot is paired and working. Okay, so this is the important part. As you can see, if I close the CMD terminal, the dashboard stops loading and shows disconnected. That's because when the terminal closes, the connection drops. You would have to manually run the SSH command in the terminal every single time to keep the dashboard online. If you're okay with that, you can skip this section, but if you want it automated, and trust me, you do follow along, open your notepad on your computer and paste this command. It's in the description. Make sure to replace your Droplet IP with your actual Droplet IPv4 address. Now save this file. When saving, click file and then save as. Now change the save as type to like all files. Name it OpenClaw ssh.bat for example. And important, it must end with like .bat and not with .txt. So yeah, save it somewhere safe so that you can find it easily. So like your desktop. Now, whenever you want to access your OpenClaw dashboard, just double click this .bat file, and it will keep the connection alive automatically. You can also add this to a Windows startup folder. Just type a Windows plus R and type this command shell startup and just click on OK. Now paste that .bat file which you created here, and okay, so every time you start your computer, the dashboard will be active and you won't have to manually start it. Okay, congrats. You now have your own self-hosted AI agent running in the cloud, accessible through Telegram, Slack, and Discord, whichever you prefer. If you don't want to do all this setup yourself and want OpenClaw configured for you personally, just drop us an email or send a message, and the contact info is in the description. We will have it set up for you within 24 hours.